Good evening. This is Dan with Fowl Play. July 6th. And this is the last few moments we'll have at our old house. Tomorrow we close. Sorry, Mrs. Fowl Play isn't with me. She had to go ahead and go on back to the farm, and I was doing some last minute picking up some stuff here at the last minute at our house, as Mrs. Fowl Play was too. So she had to go on. So I just took a moment just to sit in the backyard and just look at things one more time. Now, some things are overgrown, and because we couldn't put our time and energy into maintaining it like we would have liked to, but a couple things I'm going to point out, and I really hope that the new folks enjoy this, especially when they come into season. The grapes are just killer. Bunches and bunches and bunches of grapes. So the grapevines are doing great. And Mrs. Fowl Play kind of feels bad because some of this has been going on without us intervening very much. But there you go. We've got some really tall sunflowers brewing here in the backyard. Check that out. That'll be a big sunflower real soon. We've got some in the front. We have volunteer tomato plants growing out of the compost. I just let them grow. The new folks can maybe tear them out, and I just hated to tear out any tomatoes that they might enjoy. Volunteers. None of these tomato plants were planted by Mrs. Fowl Play. The only ones that she purposely planted was in this center section right there. All the other ones, let me zoom in a little bit there. All those are volunteer. All these are volunteer. Maybe from the chickens that have spread seeds around. And hopefully they'll get a fair number of tomatoes. I'm gonna just take a quick walk out front here. You can see that the chicken coop is not torn down. They said it's okay to leave it up. Maybe they'll get chickens. Maybe they'll say, hey, this is a good chicken house. Again, tomato plants that were not planted. Here's some other ones that were growing off the side of the garden bed. Sadly, we had to just trim stuff back because we really couldn't keep up with it all. But there's some killer sunflowers out here. There's another volunteer tomato plant. It's growing off the side of the garden bed there. Strawberries are done for the season. We got quite a bit of those. Sunflowers. Growing very, very tall. This whole center section here that Mrs. Fowl Play planted is really taking off. So I guess I mowed and weed eated for the last time on Saturday. And we'll take a quick walk back to the chicken coop real quick. One thing that comes to mind was this was our forever home. We thought this was our forever home. Life really can throw some curveballs sometimes, and plans change or goals change. Now look at this. Now you might remember, I'll throw in a picture or a video. This was all dirt. When the chickens were here, none of this green, of course this is crabgrass, but it's green and it's grass, even though it's crabgrass. That has all grown up since the chickens have left. Isn't that astounding? How nature reclaims its dominance. Not as much back here. Get my shadow out of the way. There we go. Think of all the times, I mean, just so many memories. There's the Rosie Roost post. When we got Rosie, she was an orphan. And we worked desperately hard to get her integrated into the flock. And of course, this little section here where Buffy had her babies and raised her chicks. She was such a phenomenal little chicken mama. All the times we released the clucken. So a lot of this is still intact. So many memories of this in here. So we'll close this chapter of our lives. Sorry if that video was a little choppy there. We never dreamed that we would build a chicken house this big. And be able to house so many birds just in a backyard setting like we have. Chick, chick, come here, chick, chick. Come on, chick, chick. Come on, chick, chick. Come on, chick, chick. So this is our final close.